Oh, hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that TapTap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download TapTap Send. Yes, TapTap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download TapTap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama Media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download TapTap Send now on Google Play and App Store. TapTap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Fa check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Whatever your plans are for this Christmas, you still have to take life cool, calm, and collected. Don't put pressure on you. And I'm actually saying this to start my presentation this evening because I know there are so many people who are just going to be pressured, especially when the Christmas season actually enters. They are going to sit down in the comfort of their rooms, offices, and be watching people on social media doing this and that. And just watching people do what they want to do alone. I know to some people, it will give them stress. To some people, they'll be frustrated in life. To some people, they would even be depressed because they go like, how come this one is here? This one is there. This one is doing this. This one is doing that. And me alone, I'm at home. I'm not part of what they are doing. Some people feel less of themselves all because of these things. Fortify your brains, fortify your mind. And that is what I keep telling people around me. In today's world, we are not winning with guns, bullets, and ammunitions. We win from our mind. If you don't toughen your mind and you allow what happens around you and society to eat into you, you are doomed. You wouldn't even be able to do any good thing for yourself. Take this advice as my Christmas bonus to you. Later, if you get it, say thank you to me. If you don't get it, over to you, like the guy has been saying. If you get it, that's fine. If you don't get it, and forget about it. This is the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex, and I'm actually doing this with my people, Digital Rasta, who is also called Currency, who is on camera, and Richie Flex is the editor-director of the show. And you are the other side. I know you also support us in different ways, sharing our content, subscribing to our YouTube page, liking our videos, and even commenting. They are all part of the support one way or the other. You can also recommend us to others. Let them know that indeed, Sammy Flex and his people, they understand showbiz to the brim. And that is what you can also do to support us. And we would surely appreciate it same way. Now, let's go on to the main issues. Well, TapTap Send is still also here. So if you want to send money from abroad to Ghana, remember you have to use TapTap Send. It is an app. Download it today. put in your key details, and after that, remember to use the promo code, which is Sammy Flex. When you use the promo code Sammy Flex, I can promise you some extra Lucci into your wallet based on which location you are operating your TapTap Send from. You are going to surely get something in addition to what already you have in your account. TapTap Send, tried, tested, secured, safe, and so far the best that you can always use to transfer money from abroad to Ghana. Now, first, let me seize this opportunity to commend Sarkodie for something that I've seen he's done beautifully. And it is about the Rapperholic exhibition, a project that he's added to his Rapperholic annual concert. We are not too sure whether the exhibition side of the Rapperholic thing is still going to be repeated annually, year on after year, or maybe after this there will be another thing altogether for some time to come. But the little we have seen, it is so beautiful. Personally, I'm yet to go there to see what really is there, but from videos, from photos that I've seen online, and the concept that I've seen they are marketing or selling, it is enough for me to commend them for a beautiful work done, for me to commend them for that thought, and again, just to ensure that this can also inspire someone to, at least in his young career, keep every little detail that come their way as something valuable, because that is what Sarkodie is sharing there. All the details in his journey as an artist for a decade and some two, that is what he's sharing there. And I've seen the trophies that he's won in display. I've seen the Tim's, aka Timbaland, that he was wearing. I've seen some photos. I've seen some videos. All these things happening at the Rapperholic exhibition. And I think this is something commendable. It is my wish that as a country, we start putting some of these things together and come up with maybe an arts museum or something. When Stonebwoy went to America, I think this year, we saw him perform at a certain museum in one of the states. And this is something that we can also do. We have great people in the arts industry who have contributed immensely to Mother Ghana. What have we done to them? What have we done for them? I'm sure all these questions, if we are going to be honest to ask ourselves, we will use this inspiration to do other things. Most of them have passed on, but some are also alive, and this is the time that we can do all these things for. It's not everybody who would have the strength, who would have the capacity to do what Sarkodie and his team have done. So if as a country, the Creative Arts Ministry, the Tourism Ministry, if you can do all these things, maybe build a big museum for musicians in Ghana or for music in Ghana, we date it way back to get some of the beautiful things that we can talk about. I'm sure it will be a beautiful experience, and Sarkodie has shown the way. We can only commend him for that thought, and we pray that they are able to even do more, so that some of these things will become a lesson for those who would want to also do same. It is beautiful, and I'm sure we can all do it like that, and we'll be fine. Now, that aside, let me talk about something that is a little disturbing to me. It is about rapper Edem. As a matter of fact, most of us were not sure what was happening, or what happened last Sunday. Yes, it is Sunday because it was Saturday into the dawn of Sunday. Most of us were not sure until a report of a court appearance this morning. And I never knew that Ghana, now we can go to court this quick. Like, I never knew. Something happened on Saturday night or dawn of Sunday, and Monday, the person went to court. Wow! I think Ghana is developing. If indeed it is just as we are reading, it is shocking. Like in Ghana, something happens on a Saturday or Sunday, and Monday we are in court trying the person. Hi! This is shocking, as a matter of fact. Well, so this is what I want to do. First, I saw a story from, I think, Graphic Showbiz or Graphic Online, one of them. That was the first time I saw a story on this Edem and the knocking of a woman kind of story somewhere. Then I said, oh, I told my people that no, this is not a good story, especially in these times. In these times that every artist need their mind clean from all stress. They want to be focused to pay attention to what they are supposed to do in terms of performances and all. If some of these stories come crossing your path, you are surely not going to be very excited and happy about. So when I saw it, I said to my people, no, this is not a good story. Until later, when Edem also released a statement telling us his side of the story. And these are the things that I would want us to share, especially about how celebrities, the kind of reports and reportage we put about them in the media space, and how sometimes they can even go a long way to affect business one way or the other. We always might not know the effect of some of these things. We always might not know it. But they go a long way to hurt brands one way or the other. So this is how the first report came. I'm sure maybe if Edem had known that the story was going to be blown out of proportion like this, he would have come out to release a statement first. So he would lead the narrative. Unfortunately, it did not happen like that. They waited for the other guys to put out, knowing that the case had gone to court, knowing that definitely after a court appearance, a story or two will be coming out. They waited for the story to blow out of proportion. People started reading whatever meanings into it before they also came out with their statement. But as a matter of fact, like we say, better to be late than never. It is better to be late than never. At least, though the first report came, giving us a different side of the whole story, after their press release, that's also giving us another side of it, and that is what I'm going to combine. Then we can make a meaning out of this, so we run away from here. So, story once again on Ghana web says, rapper Edem lands in court for allegedly knocking and killing unknown woman. In fact, the story I read from, let me go and get it. I'm sure I can get it because I shared it with my people, so it shouldn't be difficult for me to get it. Let me go to our page where we do some gossiping, with colleague industry people. Just man, they'll be started on the talk of media. All right, so it was Graphic Online, like I said earlier. Graphic Online reported rapper Edem in court for allegedly knocking and killing unknown woman on Bush Highway, and that is George Bush Highway. And the story that was published today, December 11th at exactly 1:19 reads, rapper Edem, known officially as Denin Edem Hoto, was on Monday morning arraigned at the Kn0cking District Court for allegedly knocking down a woman on the George Walker Bush Highway last Sunday at about 2 a.m. Edem was reportedly driving a Honda touring vehicle with registration number JX301119 when the accident occurred. According to court documents, the woman, who is yet to be identified, has passed. She is suspected to be in her 40s. The victim sustained serious injuries and was rushed to the police hospital for treatment, but was pronounced dead on arrival by the medical doctor on duty. The Nyajilo hitmaker, when he was arraigned at the Kn0cking District Court on Monday, December 11, 2023, was charged with 2 counts of careless, and listen to where it becomes dangerous. He was charged with 2 counts of careless and inconsiderate driving and negligently causing harm. I don't know how these reports went out. I don't know how it was interpreted in court. I don't know how the prosecutor or the CID who was handling the case reported it. But these are the 2 serious words that were used against our superstar. That he was charged with 2 counts, inconsiderate driving and negligently causing harm. It says he appeared before the court presided over by Nana Abena Aso Owusu Amenyo. Okay, Edem and Amenyo. That would be a good story. Edem's plea was not taken when he mounted the dock. Edem's plea was not taken when he mounted the dock. He is reportedly cooperating with the police in investigations. It says Edem granted 50,000 Ghana cedis bail with 2 sureties. He has been granted bail in the sum of 50,000 Ghana cedis with 2 sureties. He is to reappear on February 15th, 2024. He is to reappear on February 15, 2024. Edem was a guest on a television program at Abeka Junction, that is UTV, on Saturday night running into Sunday dawn. Graphic Online understands it was on his return from the television program, which ended at dawn, that the accident occurred. The accident was reported at the Tesano Police Motor Transport and Traffic Department, MTTD, in Accra. There are indications the woman who was hit by Edem's vehicle was naked and reportedly crossed the vehicle on the highway. And I hear the vehicle overturned after the impact. Wow. The vehicle overturned after the impact. So this was the first story that came out. As a matter of fact, when this story came out, some of us who think artists are to be protected sometimes, we were kind of not very comfortable when I saw the story until the press statement from them. And that is what I would want to share finally before we get out of here. At least Edem's management, they have also spoken. They did not keep quiet on this. As much as reports have gone out that he was driving carelessly, he was this, he was that, they have also shared what might have happened. And that is what I want us to pay attention to here. It says, a naked woman crossed his path. A naked woman crossed his path. Edem's management speaks on fatal accident, says rapper is fine. A naked woman crossed his path. Edem's management speaks on fatal accident, says rapper is fine. Now this is the story. The management of Edem has given its account of how the rapper was involved in a road accident, an incident which according to report has resulted in the death of a woman. A statement issued by George Redudua, that is Nanaya Redu, head of brands, public relations and corporate for VRMG, indicated that Edem escaped death when an unidentified woman unexpectedly crossed his path. On Sunday, 10th of December, the musician, after his appearance on United Television, had an accident on the George Walker Bush Highway, where a naked woman crossed his path out of nowhere, the statement read. Edem's car turned upside down after the impact, but the artist is very fine. Edem is currently complying with the police service for due process, as the case is still under investigation, it added. The statement further mentioned that Edem had guaranteed his readiness to aid in investigations whenever necessary. Edem has assured his availability to assist investigations when need be, it said. Now, a part of the story says Edem in court. Earlier, Graphic.com GH reported that Edem appeared before the Kn0cking District Court on Monday, December 11th, on charges related to an accident leading to the death of an unidentified woman. I'm sure that's what they wanted to say. According to the report, Edem was driving an unregistered. According to the report, Edem was driving an unregistered Honda touring vehicle at the time. Another story said 19. Yes. One of the problems when it comes to our art industry and the kind of reportage we put out. Another story put out a story with a registration number and everything in there. It said it was registered 19, as in 2019. But this one says the vehicle was unregistered. Edem was charged with 2 counts, careless and inconsiderate driving and negligently causing harm. During the court proceedings presided over by Nana Abena Aso Owusu Ameyo, the rapper did not enter a plea. Another one also said the rapper entered a plea and the plea was not taken. This is one of the problems of our industry, and it is sad. When issues happen like this, if you belong to a part of the industry that is being discussed or that is being talked about and you keep quiet, these are the things why they kill so many artists. This is how they do it. So at this stage, if you don't have someone who will be strong enough to be telling the story your way, if you don't have someone to be telling the truth to the public out there, if you don't have someone to be changing or to be driving or leading the narrative, you are effed. And that's how sad it is. I've read 2 stories on the same portal. Another one from Graphic Online, another one from Ghana Web, and these are different reports. Like, they are putting out different information. At this stage, you can only rely on the source, and the source at the moment is what we are reading from the camp of Edem. Unfortunately, they say dead men don't talk. As to why that woman was naked in all the stories, it is still disturbing. Naked as in how? She ran from someone's bedroom for safety, or on the street. If you hear a naked woman, it means it's a mad woman. Like we say, someone who is insane, walking aimlessly. Like we are not too sure which of them, because the description is a naked woman. Nobody has been able to say a mad woman or what. Let's say a naked woman. We pray that most of our artists in these times, they tread very cautiously. We know we are in that season. Stress, tiredness, pressure, and all these things put together will be coming your way as performers. Some of us, we've taken multiple shows and all. You can't be everywhere. Where you are supposed to be officially, just go there. Right after, come home, rest, get some rest. It is my piece of advice to all creatives in these times. Because this is not the kind of stories we want to be following in these times. This is not the kind of news we want to be reading, especially when we know that some people will even be tweaking it. Some people will be taking the truth and be mixing it with some lies and falsehood for their story to taste good. It is a caution to all of us. To Team Edem, we are so sorry for whatever has happened to you. We pray that you come out of this safe, because sometimes the stories out there might not be the realities. We all know it. We understand this game so much. The stories out there sometimes might not be the reality. So we pray that you come out safe in all this, because reading the charge makes it a little scary. The words used in the charges leveled against him and all those things, it makes it scary. But of course, we can only pray that it does not come out the way it is being reported. We are praying that at least due processes will be followed, the right people will be involved, right witnesses. Because for the report to go like he was killed, then it means someone is reporting. Who is saying what? Who is saying what? All these things would play a role. We pray for everybody's well-being in these times, especially for creative people. No pressure. Don't look at what someone is doing to do same at all costs. Don't let someone's show, someone's days put you under pressure to do something. Do what you have to do. And in cases that you guys cannot do so many things by yourself, hire people, assistants, hire people who will help you. Like driving late at night, going to long places or going to far places. Get qualified drivers. The other day, someone gave me an advice that one of the best things we can do as a team is that when we are driving to far places for performances, the best we can do is to get drivers who are not part of the key management team members. Because for the key management team members, when we go to some place, personally, I don't even sleep during the day. I'll be running around making sure everything is set for the evening show. So imagine the same person is supposed to drive again. You are human. You are not a toy. You are not a robot operated by battery. You sleep. You'll be tired. So you need to get qualified people, professionals who will be doing some of these things for you. Like Black Sherry said in one of his songs, this season is dark. The season is not fair. The season is a dark one. So move and tread cautiously. That's all I can say. For now, our eyes are on the ground, making sure that any time that it becomes necessary for us to also support the culture, we will surely do it. My name is Sammy Flex. This has been the editorial. We are out of here.